Well, new tonight, it's an evening of tradition. South Carolina Republicans celebrating in the state capitol with black tie attire and all eyes on the White House Chief of Staff, Mick Mulvaney. It's an event held every single year known as the Silver Elephant Gala. Fox Carolina's Shell Ramin has been there all night. She is live now from the Columbia Metropolitan Center. So, Shell, it looks like it's still going on there behind you.
Things are still in full swing here, Cody. As I'm sure you can hear the band behind me, but this room was actually even more crowded earlier with close to 800 people attending this gala here tonight. Senator Lindsey Graham was up on that stage earlier, being so bold as to say this presidential cycle has outweighed that of even Ronald Reagan. And fun tidbit for you, Ronald Reagan was the first ever speaker at this Silver Elephant Gala.
So it is good to be home. It's especially good to be back where most of you probably know who I am. Being on TV like I am, the folks we hang out with, that folks would know who I am. Turns out that's not necessarily the case.
Before White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney stood on this stage in Columbia, dozens came before him. Vice President Mike Pence, Senator Ted Cruz, and the inaugural speaker, former President Ronald Reagan.
And of course, it naturally turned to making fun of other people. And who better to make fun of at the Silver Elephant than the Democrats? And the nice thing about making fun of Democrats is it's really, really easy to do.
Out of the 51 speakers who came before him, Mulvaney admits his sense of humor is non-existent. But even so, more than 700 people, from congressmen to House representatives, welcomed the former congressman back to the Palmetto State.
Unemployment below 4% for 16 straight months. Asian American employment, African American employment, Hispanic American unemployment at their lowest rates in history, and more job openings than people looking for jobs. This is what the president has been able to do.
The chief of staff took the opportunity to highlight what he deems as major accomplishments by the Trump administration, from lower unemployment rates to becoming the largest exporter of natural gas.
You've got 7 million people lifted off of food stamps. This is what this administration has been able to accomplish.
Mulvaney says every time the president sits down with his cabinet members, he asks about one thing: deregulation.
When we came into office, he said, look, I want you to take off 2 regulations for every new one that you added, right? Instead, we've taken off 16 for every single one.
Friday was a night for these speakers to highlight their party's victories while balancing the work that still needs to be done.
They're going to be able to continue to do things for the next 6 years if we're able to re-elect Donald Trump as president.
And Governor McMaster also went over some accomplishments he feels is happening on a state level, everything from higher teacher pay to pro-life commentary. But really everyone leaving here tonight is just saying they are supporting the president on a state and national level. Reporting live in Columbia, I'm Shell Ramin, Fox Carolina, the 10 o'clock news.